Hello, I am Flash Isaac. This is Flashlearners. You are now watching 120 Days to Jamb, a series containing 120 episodes which covers all the topics in Jamb syllabus. Each episode comprises detailed class, questions, and homework. The questions and homework are from the Flashlearners Jamb application. This makes the app a requirement for this class. Visit Google Play Store or flashlearners.com to get the app. Do you have trust issue? Reach me on any of my social handles for activation guide or enquiries. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to take. This is episode number 46 of the 120 Days to Jamb Use of English with Flash Isaac. In this episode, we shall be taking a look at a very interesting comprehension passage. I shall display the questions, and as usual, I won't display the passage. As I read the passage, listen carefully. To get the best experience, I advise that you open your copy of the Flashlearners Jamb application, go to Practice for UTME, click on Use of English. Under Use of English, you have option to choose year. Select 2018 Model 3. Then under topic, the app allows you to choose topics as well, and you don't need internet to do that. Under topic, click comprehension, and you have exam mode, study, practice, and so on. Under study mode, you can see your answers as you practice for each question. Choose any mode that you like. Then under shuffle question and shuffle options, turn them off, deselect them. That is it. Passages will load. We are concerned about question 6 and question 7, which is for this particular passage. In the next class, where we shall be treating comprehension passage, we will treat the first passage in 2018 Model 3. I highly recommend that you read the first passage so that as you are answering questions under it in the next comprehension class, you'll be able to follow very, very well. Now, take a look at this. The first question says, precariously in the first sentence of this passage means precarious was used in the passage. What was it used to refer to? And the second question, one of the most debilitating effects of war according to the passage is dash. One, what is debilitating? And what did the passage tell us being the debilitating effect of war? We shall see that very, very soon. Read the passage carefully and answer the questions that follow. In whichever direction we look, we see a world sitting precariously on a keg of gunpowder, waiting to explode. Boom! A world thoroughly dominated by guns. Wow! Precarious, depending on usage, can mean uncertain, insecure, unreliable, risky, unsure, unsafe, dangerous, unstable, hanging on a thread, perilous, built on a sand, wobbly, shaky, dicey, hanging in the balance, and so on. These are the meaning of precarious. Generally, it means dangerous. So, in which direction we look, we are in a world sitting precariously on a keg of gunpowder, hanging in the balance on the thread. Those clamoring for war in Nigeria are ignorant of the effects of war. Those saying, war, let us fight, they don't really know what war can cause. Wow. Far beyond the direct casualties and mass destruction of war, one of the most debilitating effects is that it leaves its trail. Lots of accurate gunners and sharpshooters, as well as guns and other weapons of destruction. Question number 7. One of the most debilitating effects of war, according to the passage, is it leaves in its trail sharpshooters and weapons of mass destruction. Option B is the correct option. And debilitating simply means weakening, weak, or infirm. That is the debilitating effect, weakening effect. So option B is the correct option. And for the first question, number 6, precariously as used in the first sentence means dangerously. Ladies and gentlemen, we've answered the 2 questions, and that is all. However, let us finish up the passage and see some things that we can point out. Perhaps unknown to many, there is a direct correlation between the assassinations, armed robberies, and kidnappings currently plaguing Nigeria on one hand, and the Nigerian Civil War that was ended over 47 years ago on the other. During the war, several people were trained to shoot and kill as new profession. Wow, people were trained to kill, to shoot as new profession. So what's your occupation? I kill, I shoot, which is very, very sad. Suddenly, they were told that the war had ended, but they still had guns in their hand. You see, that is the debilitating effect. After war and everything, people will still hold those guns and those weapons. And what do they use it for? For further destruction or evil, because they are used to bad things, used to killing and shooting. In Nigeria, many have called on government to allow adults to bear arms for their self-defense. Such calls must be starkly resisted. The flow of arms from foreign countries, principally from Turkey lately, provides a frightening glimpse, which means Nigeria gets arms more from Turkey, and this is frightening. Assassination means to murder or to kill, and jettison means to drop, to throw away, to dispose, to reject, or to scrap, while merchant means commerce, nautical, or trading. We commend our men and women of the customs for their eternal vigilance. But whatever happens to the pre-shipment inspection of goods coming into Nigeria? So what happens to the pre-shipment of goods coming to Nigeria? The customs are trying, but why don't they check goods before coming to Nigeria? Which means somebody can ship in half foodstuffs. You just settle the custom and they allow you to take those goods in, which is very, very sad. This is too important to be allowed to go the Nigerian way of jettisoning every noble idea soon after its conception. Nigeria, they throw away, they reject, they dispose, they scrap every good idea soon after the conception. So it is actually interesting and a story that teaches us a lot. I hope you learned 1 or 2 things from it. So for your assignment, take a look at this passage and also look at passage 1 in that same year and model. We will look at it in the next class. That is basically it. Take care.